getting it right is one of Helena Bonham Carter's most underrated roles. Not because the film itself is incredible, but because Lady Minerva Munday is amazing. I love that role, and for that reason I can watch this film again and again because I am obsessed with Minerva. Getting It Right was released in 1989. It's directed by Randal Kleiser, with a screenplay by Elizabeth Jane Howard, and stars Jessie Birdsall as Gavin Lamb. We also have Jane Horrocks as Jenny, and HBC, of course, as Minerva. And this is basically the story of one individual, Gavin. And he is 31, he still lives with his parents. It's about time, in most people's eyes in the film, that he found a woman, settled down and grew up, to put it in a very 80s attitudes. One of those women is Lady Minerva Munday, who is described on IMDb as having a casual way of life and lives in a basement. That's true, but there's something about her character. I mean, her title is Lady, so it kind of gives it away, and I just love her. Her scenes are amazing. She's wild, she's neurotic, she's absolutely sensational, mentally unstable a little bit, and her outfits, her costumes are incredible. Even if you just watch this film just to see HBC as Lady Minerva Munday, you will not regret it. I love her. The other women is a millionairess and an assistant in a barbershop, and it just follows Gavin's interactions with these different women. He's very shy, he's very, reclusive and definitely inexperienced. And the way he interacts with each woman is certainly very different, and the way that they interact with him. Quite a bit of manipulation going on. It's interesting to see kind of how he will end up at the end of the film, and will he have matured? Will he have any decent character development? Obviously, because that's kind of the main point of the film. I'm not going to go into any detail about that. Would I recommend this film? For Helena Bonham Carter, yes. John Gielgud's also in it, which is obviously fantastic. In terms of an actual narrative, it is okay. It's interesting enough. The development's pretty decent. We have enough variety in terms of characters and locations that keeps it quite fresh. It doesn't drag too much. But I was never really emotionally invested in Gavin's journey. I wasn't really that bothered about whether or not he would grow up a bit and basically take a step forward in the world. For me, it was more Lady Minerva Munday. I absolutely love her, and this makes it brilliant because her scenes are so good that it makes the rest of the film pretty decent. I would recommend it for a one-time viewing. And after that, I'd say if you do like Lady Minerva Munday, just watch those scenes because she's a brilliant character. Absolutely fantastic. And I wish she'd been the protagonist. Maybe with a slightly different narrative. It definitely wouldn't have worked if Lady Minerva Munday had been the protagonist in this film. But it is good. It is worth getting hold of. I got the DVD on Amazon. It is not the most readily available film. Probably one of the reasons why it's an underrated character, because it's just not out there that much. Definitely check it out if you like any of the cast. That's certainly a really good reason to watch it. It's not a bad film at all. It's not perfect, but it has its moments, and I love Lady Minerva.